Hey guys, what's up? This is Luke here, and doing a quick update on the project for an AI solution for pharmacies here in Brazil. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. I'd like to help you guys develop some things on n8n, and I hope these videos are somewhat of value to you. So I'm going to do a quick demo here to show you what I've built so far. It is a fully functional MVP working on WhatsApp, and it took me like a week to develop, and I've watched some YouTube videos and studied a little bit about n8n, but it's not that complicated to come up with something like this. So it's very simple, but it's a fully functional MVP, and that's important because I need to show the client a real use case scenario, like talking to a pharmacy attendant and it answering me questions about the specific store, about the inventory, if the medicine that I'm looking for is actually available in the specific store. So right now it is fully functional and it's very cool, very great. And let's go. I'm going to show you a screen recording. So yeah, so actually what's going on here, if you've never seen anything about n8n, it is a workflow tool that you can build to create automations between apps. So you can connect basically anything here. And the interface that I'm using is WhatsApp, because in Brazil it is the most used social media here. So all of the companies here use WhatsApp. So I'm doing it on WhatsApp. So to explain this to you, how this works is a client sends a message, and this agent is connected to a specific WhatsApp number that I have configured to receive messages, and this agent can send messages through this specific WhatsApp number. The method to authenticating the WhatsApp number and creating an app on Meta for developers, it's a little bit complicated, but if you search on YouTube you can find it like really easily, tutorials. But if you want, I can give you a quick demo about how I connected in a future video, but right now I just wanted to showcase some real use case for my MVP, and it is something similar to what I'm going to show the client that I'm going to make the proposal. So you can talk to it in any language because it has an LLM brain, if you can say, that is connected to ChatGPT. I think it is 4.0 mini, the model that I'm using. So it can answer you in basically any language you talk to. But here we're going to use it in Portuguese, and in this example I'm going to talk to it in English just to show you guys that it is actually possible. But in the common use here, we're going to talk to it in Portuguese. So this agent has a little system prompt that it has some instructions about how it should behave and how it should reply to clients, and it is really simple, like a couple lines, and it is just something to showcase the use of the agent and what is capable of. Because in the real world we're going to connect to a system that the pharmacy uses, and this is still basic, like connected to sheets, just to be an example. So sorry about the mistakes in the video. So let's go. When we start, it is going to actually run the automation because it has a trigger. When you send a message to this specific number, it triggers the agent, and the agent has access to these tools. It has access to a knowledge database about the pharmacy. It can update the orders sheet with client data and information, and it can check the inventory for a specific medicine that you're looking for. So let me explain everything to you. This is a memory of the interaction with the client, and this is the model that I have actually showed to you, the 40 Mini. So let's try to talk to it in English. It actually answered in Portuguese. Killer. Let's see if it answers in English. Yeah, I think because of the system prompt being in Portuguese, it actually is answering me in Portuguese. So you might not be understanding, but it is saying that it has actually checked the inventory, and it answered back to me saying that they have some painkillers on the store, and it asked me for my number, telephone, and address, and how much I'm going to want to buy. So I'm going to give them the details. So me telephone, address, and how much would I want? Unity. So I gave the actually, as this is an MVP and it is committing errors, I need to work on improving the memory, because I'm using the window buffer memory, and I have seen a lot of mistakes like this because it is not connecting line. I asked for a painkiller, and now it is asking me which medicine that I'm wanting, because I gave all the details about the order, and it is asking me which product do I want. But it should know by now, because I started the conversation talking about I want a painkiller. So this is a window buffer memory problem, and I'm going to connect to a I think it is a Postgres memory. I heard it is actually better. So that's some problems I have to improve before showing it to the client. So I will have a painkiller. It is actually understanding me talking in English, and it's very nice. Name, phone number. Yeah, it is actually for the information again. Let's see if it works right now. Let's talk. Let's try talking to it in Portuguese. So I asked for a very famous painkiller, and it has actually registered my order. So let's check if it has worked. So here to show it to you guys. Yeah, it has worked. Today is January 14th, 2025, and that's the name, the address, my telephone, the medicine, how much, and how it costs, the price. So it worked, and it is functional, but as you can see here, I need to improve some things for it to work like perfectly when I showcase to the client. And I'm doing these videos just to show you guys what I'm doing, everything that I'm making, everything wrong that I'm doing in the MVP, and how am I going to improve. So I actually told you guys that there is a window buffer memory problem here. It is not working right, and I think I can improve the system prompt too, for it to understand when I'm making an order. Sometimes it is asking me like for the price of the product, and that's something it should know. So those are things I'm going to put in the system prompt, and the window buffer memory I'm going to connect to a Postgres memory to see if it is like better than the window buffer. There you can see Postgres chat memory, and there is this Redis chat memory I've seen some people use too. But I'm going to test to see which works best, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching this little demo. I really like to be very clear about everything that I'm doing and show you guys everything that I'm doing wrong, how I learned this, and I'm actually very happy with my progress, even though it is something like basic. I've seen way more complicated workflows on n8n, but I'm happy with my progress. So this is an example that even if you don't know nothing about programming or AI, you can actually build some really cool stuff if you just invest a little bit of your time in learning about n8n and prompt engineering and just using these solutions, you know. And everything that I learned here, it was through YouTube and free content. So I'm really happy to share this content with you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I see you on the next one.